Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build. This is the show where I build and review some of your favorite construction brick sets. And today I have a set review of the X-Men versus the Sentinel. This is set number 76022 and it's got 336 pieces in it. And the minifigures that come with it are Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, and Magneto, and of course the bigger constructible figure of the Sentinel. And I was really excited to get this set because up until I got this set, I did not have a Wolverine minifigure, and I really wanted one. And as you can see, this isn't based off of any of the movies. This is kind of, you know, the look of the comic book and like the cartoon show and everything. So, but let's go ahead and get into the set review. Alright guys, so here is the X-Men versus the Sentinel. And we'll start off with the minifigures. And we got the main man, Wolverine, here. He's got his claws. These are just claw pieces that he actually holds on to. They're not connected or anything like that. And I like to turn them to the side because that kind of looks like they're more forward instead of just having them straight out like that. But he's got two faces, and he actually a few of these figures have a couple different looks. For example, he's got his head mask, and you can take that off, and underneath, I know sometimes they just have a white bar across, but he's got his face with goggles on, and then you can turn his head around, and it's just his face, and he also comes with a different set of hair. So like that. Oh, focus. There we go. Yeah. So that's his alternate look. I personally like to, well, and you can also technically you can have it like that and keep his hair on him like that. But I personally like the way he looks with his classic helmet on. And then you got Storm. And this is interesting. This is the first time I've seen any kind of cape like that, and it's a different kind of material than capes are normally made out of. And she's got a little electricity coming out of her hands, and she's got two faces. She's got the happier one, and then when she's using her powers, oops, dropped her hair. There you go. So yeah, when she's using her powers, and her eyes turn white. And here we have Cyclops. And he's just kind of a plain figure. He doesn't have any double face. He's got some printing on the back of his head and his back. And I know that for a while in, I guess, the comic book and the cartoon, he's got just this overall hood over his head. But I know at one point they had his hair showing through. And this piece didn't actually come with it. It's actually a piece from one of the Guardian sets, Star-Lord's hair. But I put that on. That kind of resembles the way he looked when Cyclops started having his hair out of his hood. And I thought it would have been a nice little addition if they had put this hair piece in with the set. But they didn't. They just have Cyclops looking like this. And then we got Magneto. And again, he's got two different looks. He's got this one with his classic helmet, and he also has this little metallic stand that he uses to hover around and fly on. But anyway, here's the alternate look for him. Oh, come on, piece. Alright. So you take his helmet off, and he's got two faces. He's got that one, and he's got this one. And here's his hair. And then you have this clear cylinder piece that you can actually stick up into the helmet. And then you can put that on his hand, and it's like he's holding his helmet. But, again, I personally prefer him with his helmet on. I just think that looks cooler. And now we have the Sentinel. And this build kind of reminds me of the Groot figure, but it's got jets or like rockets on the bottom of his feet so he can fly. He's got pop-up missiles And there's the push missiles, but they can stick up like this or fold back down. And his hands, I don't really care for his hands, to be honest, because I guess this is supposed to be like his thumb. And then he's got these 3 little pieces that are supposed to be like his fingers. And he only comes with one of these, but he comes with, it's a missile from some of the newer, whoops, that actually, and it's just a missile from some of the newer missile launchers that they've got on some of the Lego sets. And he only comes with one. I wish it would have come with 2, because, you know, as you can see, it sticks down in that little hole, and you could have 2, like shooting rays out of both hands, but for some reason they only included 1. And well, I don't know if you could tell on the front of the box, but on the front of the box they actually have this one holding Wolverine. And I was wondering how they did that, considering that his hands can't really grip anything because there's just these 3 pieces for the fingers. But you can actually, this piece right here, you can actually just stick it into the back of his leg like that, and then just close the fingers around him, and then it's like he's holding on to Wolverine. And now we get into the X-Jet. And I really, really love this X-Jet. I think it's really well done. It's got all the wings and the the jets and fins and everything. I really like it. And it actually has a concealable compartment that flips up and has the missiles. Like, I like these ones the most because these are spring powered and they have the most, or some of the most thrust instead of those little push out missiles. But anyway, that just folds back down in there. And the jet opens up 2 different ways. It has this initial cockpit with the handle. That's actually backwards, but I'll fix it later. But yeah, it's got the handlebars right there, and you can sit someone down in there. And then there's another seat right there you can sit someone down in. And it's got, I think these are printed pieces right here of controls. That flips down, and then this back hatch also opens up. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see down in there there's 2 seats facing the center console that has, this is a sticker, I believe, of the Sentinel. And then it's actually got this little pop-out box. And I open this up. I forgot what was inside of it, but it's got a little caution thing on the top. And you open it up, yeah, and it's just got, like, repair tools. It's got a wrench, it's got a hammer, and it's got a little fire extinguisher in there. But that just has those 2 little pieces that it connects to, so it can pop out really easily. And then it's got stickers for the X on the front of it. Here's the bottom. It's just 2 of these solid pieces, and it's got the little push missiles on the side, which if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you know I don't really care for these, because, like, you know, if you were to be playing with this and, you know, you want to shoot out the missiles, they just kind of bloop, and they just kind of almost take it direct down, you know. When I was a kid, I liked having missiles that actually shot distances. Whoops. And I almost shot that one out. There we go. But missiles like this one that you can actually just push down on the back and they fire out. And there are other missiles with that come on some of the ships for Lego that actually I think shoot farther than those kind. But anyway, yep, this is the X-Jet. Like I said, I really like this, and overall really liked this set. Alright guys, so what did you think of this set? Did you like it, or would you rather wait and see if LEGO's going to release one that looks more like the movies? Are you more about the movies, or are you more about the comic/cartoon? And if you like this video, make sure you click that like button, share, and subscribe to my channel, where I will continue to be building and reviewing some of your favorite construction brick sets. I will see you in the next video, and until then, keep on building.